Good morning, y'all. It is June 29th. It's in the morning. We just got back late last night from Myrtle Beach. We were there for a week camping. So I came back to a mimosa tree that was in full bloom. And I'm going to show you that tree and show you what I'm going to do with this tree. So right here is the mimosa tree. It is loaded with blooms. Y'all, whenever I left, there was nothing, there was no blooms open on this tree. It's amazing. Isn't it beautiful? So these flowers are super fragrant. They're bringing in pollinators. There's one flying around. Hello, friend. So what we're going to do is take these flowers right here. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. But I'm going to take these flowers and I'm going to stuff them in a mason jar with, you can use either an 80 proof vodka or an apple cider vinegar, just whatever you choose to use. I have an 80 proof vodka on hand that I've made a tincture with already, from the mullein plants for colds for the winter. And I'm just going to use up what vodka I had left from that. So we'll take those and make a tincture with the flowers. And then I'm going to make a separate tincture. This limb right here is too low for my liking, especially when I'm trying to mow. I'm getting face slapped. So I'm going to cut this after I harvest the flowers off. Cut this tree back. And I'm going to take this outer layer of bark, just the outer part. You can slice a circle around, peel that outer layer of bark off. That's the outer part is what I'm going to be using to make a separate tincture. So we'll get busy and discuss what these do for you as a Chinese medicine to help boost your mood. Alright, so I got a bowl full of my mimosa flowers. So with the mimosa flowers, and I should be able to get a couple of quart mason jars full, stuff them full, and then top it off with the 80 proof vodka and let that set for a couple of months. In my case, after it sets for a couple of months, I'll strain the flowers out of it and I'll just have the tincture left, and I'll store that away. And during the fall and winter months when things are kind of dying down, I kind of get like a little bit of a depressed mood, like not really depressed, but you just kind of feel down, you know, because everything's dead outside and it's cold and you can't get out and enjoy the sunshine. So you know, I would take a dropper full, one of those little droppers bottles that's about that big. Take a dropper full in the morning to kind of boost the mood, make you feel a little bit less anxious, a little bit more happy. That's at least how the Chinese medicine have described what to use this mimosa flower for. And then the bark part, which I'll show right here. Hold on. You want this brown woody bark, not the green, but this is kind of long. I don't want this stem here. So I might have to end up trying to break it. Hold on. Okay, so there's my stem. Tear all these little stems off. Or I can't get it today. Let me get my cutters. Okay. Cut those off. And then you have this bark right here, the brown part. So you could just take cutters like this, and I just twist it around to kind of get something started to peel that off. And there you go. See that? You want all this outer stuff right here that I just peeled off. It will have green and brown on the outside. And then you'll see this light color exposed. So you just take all this bark right here and peel it off of the stem as best as possible. Some people take this bark and dry it out and grind it up and use it in tea at night. And what this does is it helps calm you down, anchor you down for the day, to help you sleep better, to feel less tense. So you would take the mimosa flower tincture throughout the day, in the morning and the day, to boost your mood, and then to help you relax at night and sleep, you would consume the outer bark of the mimosa limb. So what I'm going to do is soak this also in either apple cider vinegar or 80 proof vodka, and that will be the nighttime tincture. So there you go. That's how you harvest the mimosa bark and the mimosa flowers for herbal medicine. Okay, so got my jars. We're going to take the flowers and put them in the bigger jars since I have more flowers than bark. Take the bark, put it in the smaller jars, or jar. I had to quit and come in early because the skeeters were eating me up outside. So get that good and stuffed. And I might end up having to go back out tomorrow and get a lot more bark because I don't think I have enough for this jar. No, I don't have nowhere near enough. So I want this jar to be stuffed, you know, maybe like that, and then top it like that with the vodka. Here we go. So we'll take our flowers, stuff them in this one. There we go. Stuff them down in there. This is good. Lots of medicine right there in that jar. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I might go back and get a few more flowers too. Okay, let me get another jar and the vodka and start soaking these flowers. Okay, we've got our 80 proof, and just fill the jar. This is going to make a lot of tincture in this. I might be able to get it all in here. It's going to be super potent. Yeah, I got that hobo in there. And you want to stick that, oops, spilling it everywhere. You want to fill that all the way to the top, like that. Put your lid on, like that, and there you go. This is going to set in the counter, or in a dark counter. I'll go to an area that I'm going to close it off and let that soak for a couple of months. So as for the bark, I'm going to have to go get some more, and then we'll go get some more, and then we'll be back and top this off too. All right, so got that full of the mimosa bark And we're also just going to top this off like we did the flowers. All the way to the top. Okay, there we go. There is the mimosa bark. And right now it's the end of June, the end of August, 1st of September. These both should be ready to sift out the flowers and the bark from the tincture liquid. And I can go ahead and put those in their little medicine dropper bottles. And that's how you make your mimosa tincture. All right, if you have any questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.